Hello everybody, this is my 2020 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. I take this off-roading on all the trails. I do minimal modifications to it. All I've done to it so far is obviously these lights. I clipped the front end, I removed that whole plastic piece because it was always in the way. I stuck bigger tires on there, as you can see, maybe much better than the other ones that it previously came with. And I also did a 1.25 inch body lift, which was pretty cool. It got it up there enough where I could squeeze a bigger tire. These are 255 75 17s, but these are a big 32-inch tire. Not big, but it's a 32.3 to be exact, whereas a normal 255 75 is going to be like 32 exactly, but this is, like I said, a little different. But anyway, yeah, so I ran bigger tires. I did a 1/4 inch body, or 1.25 inch body lift, and like I did the chop in the front. I didn't even do a leveling kit on it. I don't need to. I removed some material on the skid plate. I chopped down this brace. I'm actually waiting for a custom bumper to come in, but man, it's taking a long time. I ordered it probably maybe almost 2 months ago, and I'm still waiting for it. But whatever, no big deal. I got the Peak suspension tie rod stabilizers, I guess you call them. Pretty cool. I don't know, just to protect it, because I know I've hit rocks up here. And then also, you probably noticed, sway bar has been completely removed. I don't run the sway bar ever, because it's always just in the way, especially if you're on trails and you're getting some articulation or whatever. It's just a waste. And this thing actually does well without it. I mean, I tow a boat with it periodically. I've done, you know, I drive fast occasionally, and I don't have any problems. So, but it's got good ground clearance. It's still muddy from the last trip we went on. So, I mean, it's not a bad truck, man. It's been a great truck for me. I really don't take care of it that much, honestly. I don't baby it. I really wheel the crap out of this thing. I don't favor it. I try to hang with all the Jeeps when I go off-roading with them, and I do the best that I can. And you know, my buddy's got a Jeep, Rick. I'm sure you've seen a couple of videos with him in there, and I try to keep up with him, and this truck does fine. You know, I hit the skid plate a few times, frame a couple times, but whatever, it's no big deal. That's part of the trip, right? Well, the other thing I got, I don't even know if you could see it, because I do not have a light. Actually, I do have a light on the phone. So I'm going to show you also what I have. So I have the skid plate for the rear differential. I don't know if you can see that. I hit everything with that rear end. And then also I got the shock skids. I'm always hitting, you name it, rocks, boulders, tree limbs, you name it. As you can see, those items are pretty trashed, but they're not meant to like be aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it's meant to get hit and beat up, whatever, you know. So it's still pretty muddy from the last trip I went on. I keep all my recovery gear back here, full-size spare, obviously. That's what that container is just a giant recovery gear kit. Keep everything in there, you name it. The back, I did the bumper also when I did the kit, when I did the body kit. I also adjusted the rear bumper. I didn't leave it lower than it should have been. But like I said, it's minimal. It's kind of a budget run, but it gets the job done, and I don't have any problems. I don't really need to alter it too much because it performs well, shockingly. I mean, I've been in some precarious positions or predicaments, and surprisingly, it just does well. It's a good alternative to a Jeep. If you don't want a Jeep, I know Jeeps are amazing on the trails, I get it, but sometimes you want something a little bit different, because I've owned Jeeps in the past, and that's the way I felt. I just needed something different. So I ended up with this, but I'm okay with it. I'm happy. But this is my trail rig. We take it out all the time. Those lights are cheap. I threw I think I got those from AutoZone or something. They're just really cheap, but whatever, you know, just it works. It lights the trail up. When I get my new bumper, I'll install my Ridge, I think is what it's called, light bar. I have a 20-inch light bar. I think it's rigged, I believe. Anyway, I bought it from 4 Wheel Parts. Got ripped off like usual. No big deal. Whatever. But this is it. This is my truck. It's still really muddy and dirty. This is a 2020 Colorado, like I was saying before, so it's kind of funny to see, you know, a newer truck all kind of beat up or whatever. It doesn't bother me. I care less. All right, I'm gonna sign out. You know, I just wanted to display my vehicle and see what y'all think. All right, cool. Peace.